just under a minute to make his impact. Here PSV in the red and white shirts and white shorts at home to Go Ahead Eagles. Inside the first minute, cue Ronaldo. 1-0 for PSV, 1 minute gone. Ronaldo already proving that he might even have been value at the extortionate transfer fee prices that are going around Europe at the moment. The cross from the right-hand side, Ronaldo, albeit with a deflection, beating Jupp Heynckes. A free kick early in the programme for Barcelona. This time, the result isn't the same, but another opportunity comes, and the finish from Ronaldo showed much more experience than his age. His third goal already in only his second match. This time a rather scrappy affair. The Go Ahead Eagles players claiming offside, but when you see the replay, that's a ridiculous claim, and Ronaldo kept his cool and finished off to make it to Newman, Edward Linskins and Budwin Foulplatz, who came from 20. Well, the equaliser came as Playfair put in the cross, and Ronaldo came in with a header, 62 minutes gone, and the substitute who'd come on for Foulplatz only 5 minutes earlier made an immediate impact. An equaliser for PSV with 28 minutes to go. Ronaldo, who's had a fine start to the season, that's his first a thrilling cup tie between PSV and Roda JC in Holland, and a first goal here in the Dutch Cup for the young, exciting Brazilian prospect Ronaldo. He's made a really good start to a PSV side who started so excitingly in Holland and have slightly fallen away, aided by a disastrous knocked-out performance in Europe when they could only draw 0-0 against Bayer Leverkusen after losing 5-4 in Germany. Well, that, along with the 2-2 draw away to NEC in the league, meant this was a big night in the Dutch Cup. Germany 7,000 turned up to see it, but Ronaldo gave them the early lead, and that was just 1-1 it remained at half-time. But a minute into the second half, it was Ronaldo who was to get on the score sheet again. He's so sharp, and that was illustrated there by that classic finish after 46 minutes. Now, you expect PSV to go on and dominate now and really roll off Roda, who themselves haven't had a bad season. In fact, they're lying in 5th place in the Dutch league with 8 points, and at the moment a chance to make it 3-1 for PSV. And if ever a result failed to tell a story, it was this one. A very ordinary PSV performance ends with an injury time Ronaldo penalty that successfully converted, and to give them an undeserved 3-1 victory. And PSV came to Utrecht in an explosive start. PSV took an early lead in the 5th chance of the match inside 5 minutes. It was a 7th goal of the season for young Ronaldo. Jan Willem van Eyde made a brilliant double save inside 40 seconds. He couldn't hold Arthur Newman's shot, and Ronaldo at the 3rd attempt put the ball home into the empty net. So 14 minutes on the clock, and it's Ronaldo against Ed de Goey. De Goey beaten 5 times in Enschede. Certainly wouldn't have wanted this sort of start, but so cool from the Brazilian. 2-0 for PSV. Well, this fixture has a history of plenty of goals. In fact, 3 seasons ago, PSV managed a 6-goal victory against Feyenoord, and a Brazilian called Romario got 4 goals. Delighted at this stage. Then came Romario. A brilliant run from Ronaldo, and the young Brazilian made it 4. 5 minutes from time, Ronaldo, the replacement in so many ways to the PSV supporters for the great Romario. And they had got a decisive win against Feyenoord by 4-1. So there then the results in Holland. Unbeaten until this big setback, and of course it really turned out to be more than that, because when Ronaldo, the Brazilian, made it 3-0 after 36 minutes, Roda had to face the remainder of the game without Max Hybert, just back from suspension, sent off, and that without doubt the key to Roda's chance. Ronaldo determined to have the final word, and did. His 13th goal of the season. He led temporarily the scoring hit parade in Holland until Kluivert got one to make it 13 apiece. PSV 5, Roda 0, and Eindhoven back in business. The young Brazilian Ronaldo, who's making a big name for himself in Holland this season. Well, certainly on the Dick Advocaat, PSV have exploded into action after losing to Ajax. Ronaldo took just 1 minute on Friday night to open his account and temporarily moved to the top of the scoring hit parade in Holland with his 14th goal of the season. Clinical finishing from Ronaldo, who's really been a big star so far for PSV. But all outside of the foot, finishing in some style. 5 minutes later, again it was Valplatz who was on the break, this time setting up Ronaldo, and the Brazilian wasn't going to miss from there. What an impression he's made on watchers in Holland this season, the young Ronaldo. And here, Valplatz completely deceiving the Sparta offside trap. He only had Frank Koeman to beat, but decided that Ronaldo's finishing far superior to face a Ronaldo penalty. A chance to take the lead for the 5th time this season in the goal-scoring charts. Ronaldo gets his second, PSV's third. 22 minutes gone, and they're well in front. From Nijmegen, who went down to a PSV side hungry for success, but some dreadful defending, letting in Ronaldo for the opening goal after a very scrappy first 43 minutes. PSV hadn't played well in this first half, but NEC, on the other hand, had missed out on the chances, and these were two dreadful errors, culminating in Ronaldo being able to comfortably go too clear in the race for the Golden Boot in Holland, with 18 so far this season, whose victory here would take them into 3rd place in the Dutch league. Well, certainly Ronaldo deserved his goals on the night. This was trickery at its best. He really was unlucky not to score there. With Broekhuis fully exposed, Meyer's task was really from Ulrich Kruden. Well, there were more chances for PSV, who were to eventually add to their total, but not before Ronaldo had made no mistake with goal number 3 after 80 minutes. Fine header from Ronaldo, great goal really, and PSV thoroughly deserved the victory. A quality header this, placed to perfection. Ronaldo now has 19 goals this season. He's gone 3 clear of Patrick Kluivert of Ajax in stoppage time, but PSV here began to really step up the pressure, and 4 minutes before the break, a slight suspicion of offside, but Ronaldo made no mistake to grab his 20th goal of the season and go 4 clear of Patrick Kluivert of Ajax in the race for the Dutch Golden Boot. Certainly there was plenty of dispute about the goal, notably from Leon Meijers, but Ronaldo, nothing about the quality of his finish other than that it must be admired. I can't actually see what the problem with this goal was. Ronaldo took it superbly well. They're claiming a push. There was certainly no chance of an offside. Well, in mile behind, and it was 3-1. Well, this game had another twist, and a goal finally for Ronaldo just 8 minutes after being 3-2. He finished that superbly, and that's number 21 of the season for him, the leading scorer in Holland. And at this stage, there was still 21 minutes to play. Well, it's been a great year for the young Brazilian. He really does look some prospect, and cool finishing here when catching the Groningen defence square. 3-2, made it. So into the second half now, still 0-0, but only 6 minutes played in the second half before the deadlock was broken. You couldn't really keep Ronaldo out of the action. He just kept on going and scored a brilliant goal. His first of the afternoon, his 22nd of the season, and quite rightly got a standing ovation, because this was pure persistence. Verklaus, the covering defender he took on there. In comes Asmus, he beats them both, and he is having a wonderful season. Well, 19 minutes later, he was to grab his second, but PSV had been in such total command here But it was a performance to relish, and again, Nilis the instigator. Now watch Ronaldo. He doesn't need too many chances. He's so cool. And another for Ronaldo. And, well, this is a player to watch out for at the highest level, I feel. PSV, remember, brought up Romario. They're bringing up Ronaldo. I was fortunate enough to see his first game away to Vitesse. I've seen him 7 times live in the stadium this season, and every time he continues to impress. And this game was certainly another one for the Ronaldo collection. So 2 goals for PSV, 2 for Ronaldo, 71 minutes played. And then Nilis again combining, and look at Ronaldo in the centre, unmarked. And, well, a mistake by Verklaut, but a hat-trick punished by Ronaldo. Now, nobody really will catch him in the Dutch scoring charts this season. He's gone 7 clear of Kluivert, who scored as well. But that's 24 this season. And that wasn't one of the better ones, although didn't he take it coolly. Still time for one more for PSV. Stanley Manzo. Well, PSV weren't behind for long. In fact, after 31 minutes, they got right back into the game with a goal of stunning quality. Ronaldo picking up play midway inside the final half, weaving his way through the defence and exploding a tremendous finish. Goal number 26 of the season for the 18-year-old sensation from Brazil, who's made such an impact in the Dutch league this season. Ronaldo just kept on going and finished with awesome power. Satisfied. 2-0, and just before the break it was to be 3. The Brazilian Ronaldo wasn't going to miss from there. PSV supporters have really taken to Ronaldo. Goal number 27 of the season, and 2 goals in 5 minutes sunk the hopes of 20. Ronaldo, great finish, 3-0. Well, he never really in this first half an hour threatened PSV, and their player of the season, Ronaldo, was inevitably involved. Onside, he twisted his way round Hans Vonk and made no mistake in grabbing his 28th goal of the season. Now confirmed as the leading scorer in Holland in his first season. Remember, it all started back in August when he scored in their PSV game against Vitesse in Arnhem. Now he's grabbed 28 goals. But of course the big news is that he's got first refusal. With 8 minutes to go, PSV was sparked into action by Ronaldo. Give him an inch and he'll take a mile, and that was exactly what happened here. He scored 28 goals before it, make that 29. And that was a typical Ronaldo finish. Well, the youngster was determined to get on the score sheet again, try and make it 30 for the season. And with 2 minutes left, he was given just one more opportunity. From the set piece, Ronaldo in the perfect position. That is goal number 30 for him. There was still a chance of a point for PSV. 3-2 to NAC, and now just 2 minutes remain. Down to the other end, and the scoring was completed.
The only concern at the moment is that Sheeran are getting more and more isolated. The responsibility of the midfield players to get goal side and work back against the Brazilians means England are getting deeper and deeper and unable to support.
That's a good ball through, and Ronaldo, fed by Juninho, puts Brazil in front. Pele leading the applause. Lovely goal. And Juninho scored one, made one. Just cut through the England defence, and Ronaldo took his time.
Well, it took it well. I mean, the hands up for offside. It's such a risky game offside. It's Gary Neville, the right back over the other side, who just plays Ronaldo on. He's definitely not offside when the ball's played.
And really few complaints. So, Ronaldo, whose season so far has been disrupted from injury, so cool from the penalty spot. reminding so many of the PSV fans of Romario, who was their idol before he went on to greater heights. He's working again, and they were on their way. One can't keep Ronaldo out the news, but where was the marking? He obviously made his call to Nilis, and nobody near him. Easy for a quality teenage striker from Brazil like Ronaldo. 2 for him, 1 from the penalty spot. Nilis did the hard work there, and Ronaldo with the finish. 75 on the clock, PSV 3, 20-0. And again, it was a free-flow move. Wim Jonk to Luke Nilis. Now they've been committed. Petrov was one of the players in second. Put it back in the centre. He's well exposed. And easy for Ronaldo. 3-0 for PSV. And so to the weekend action of PSV and Ajax. And let's start with PSV, as they got a flying start in their game away to Volendam. Only 15 minutes on the clock. With Cocu providing the ammunition, Ronaldo made no mistake. Cocu taking on his man and putting in a decisive cross. Ronaldo loves to be on the end of those, but didn't he jump well, really, to give goalkeeper Zoterbir. Well, let's rejoin the action in the second half. There's still no goals. Jonk. Here's Ronaldo. Great chance for the Brazilian. PSV take the lead after 51 minutes. And Ronaldo makes it. 6 goals in 5 matches. What a quality pass from Wim Jonk. And how superbly the young Brazilian made his mark. A fantastic orchestrated piece of finishing here. And PSV take the lead. A delicious touch from Wim Jonk. Ronaldo was on the chase. He outpaced Van Gobbel decisively, and he beat De Gouy so simply, so easy.
Touch football, but being closed down in midfield brilliantly there. And at the back, Faber. Look, Nilis. Loud roars, of course, from the crowd as they try to beat their way through here. And there the goal. Ronaldo. 31 minutes gone. And a goal that had not only vision, but quickness of thought. Ajax so much dominating in the game thus far. The ball beautifully put through it, and watch the control. The quick spurt ahead. A little bit of freedom. And PSV are 1 up.
Ronaldo gegen Rost. Der gefaulte Spieler tritt selbst. Rost war zwar im richtigen Eck, aber in der 9. Spielminute geht der PSV Eindhoven vor 30.000 Zuschauern mit 1:0 in Führung. Sehen Sie? Rost ahnt die Ecke, hat aber dennoch keine Chance.
Pointed. Anyway, Ronaldo had a responsibility. He's so cool. Even though he may not have been that warm on the evening, deciding to wear gloves, but he made it 2-0 nevertheless. And under a quarter of an hour to the break. Well, 2-0 was to very quickly become 3-0. And once Ronaldo's got a sniff for a goal, well, the chances are he'll go on and grab a couple more. Young, instrumental, fine through ball, no flag, and Ronaldo did the rest. Goal number 9 of the season, which has been so far marred by injury. But nevertheless, he's one of the sharpest strikers in the world. And PSV, who, remember, had the luxury of Romario in their team, well, they've now got one in Ronaldo. A hat-trick for him on 57 minutes. Another simple move. Nilis had an opportunity. Substitute Peter Hoekstra, who used his pace and his wit. And in the end, it was a Comfortable finish for Ronaldo and another hat-trick. Well, PSV are certainly, along with Ajax, the team in form, and they're going to give Werder Bremen a great game this week. It's one of our 3 featured matches in our UEFA Cup
opponents in the UEFA Cup. Down to have a look at them again. The Dutchman watching that long ball played to Ronaldo, and he made it look delightfully simple. The first goal's coming in exactly 47 minutes. This is 11th goal of the season. Ronaldo with the kick. And put it away easily. 60 minutes gone, and PSV